Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. A little bit of a different setup because I am using my streaming mic. The reason why I'm using my streaming mic for the intro is because it's better than my other microphone I usually use and better quality. However, it only connects to my iPad, so that's why there's this weird angle and stuff, so don't mind it. Let's go ahead and get into the video topic, which is going to be drawing in my calendar. If you didn't see the thumbnail and the title, it's drawing in my calendar sketchbook. So here's my calendar sketchbook. I really like my calendar sketchbook. I thought of it this year as my first year ever doing something like this. So here's my first calendar drawing, which are just two giraffes, and it says January, and then there's January. That was my first page of this calendar sketchbook. Actually this is my first page. Kind of cutesy. And for February we have this cutesy, like a little bit of an upgrade of these two giraffes, and then February calendar here. I will say I started a TikTok series on my TikTok starting off with February, so if you guys want to see how I painted this, go to my TikTok. I show all of February until May of my process with these sketchbook pages. Here is March. We got a marble collection for this one. We have April, a garden statue for April. And lastly, we have May, a little like snail. I don't actually know what type of snail this is. I just found it on Pinterest and thought it was cute. All of the pages you saw except January are on my TikTok if you guys want to watch the videos on that. However, I decided to do a video on YouTube for this month because it's extra special, because it's my birthday month. I'm really excited. I really want to do something special, so I will tell you guys my idea. I saw on TikTok a bunch of videos and photos, on Pinterest even, of people drawing games in their sketchbook page, like any game, they're just drawing it, like recreating it in their sketchbook pages. And I thought, wow, that's so cool, like, because it looks like the real game. And then I was thinking, what will I do for my calendar sketchbook page this month? And then I was thinking, I was like, wow, I really want to do like a game, like I wanted to. Well, since it is my birthday month, I'm like, okay, well, what's my favorite game? It is Tomb Raider 2013. I don't know if you guys guessed that. Anyways, stay tuned and enjoy the video. The first step is to draw out the actual calendar for June, and I just looked up June 2026 calendar. So here I'm just drawing out the grid of all of these days. Now I'm just sketching out the font for June. I just found a random font on Pinterest and decided to use that. Now I'm going in with a marker to actually make it all look cool. And I actually didn't film all of the little doodles I made, so annoying. I thought I was filming, however, my recording was just paused. Now it's time to write out the days of the week. Now that I'm done with the calendar part, it is time to go on with the sketching for the actual drawing. So I am going to be drawing Tomb Raider, and to make it look more like a game style, like more like it's supposed to be like the game, I decided to take a screenshot by the campfire so you can see the campfire button, and it says like press E to use campsite. So I decided that's a lot like, game like. It brings the game element to the page, so I thought that'd be a good idea. And yes, I did take the screenshot myself on my computer. However, it wasn't really a screenshot. I just took the picture on my phone, and that's why there's these like weird lines on the photo. I don't know why my computer didn't let me take the screenshot of the game, but that's okay. I think it still worked out for the reference. I mean, it wasn't too annoying. The only part where the lines were annoying was during the coloring stage, which I'll talk about later on in the video. However, the sketching was pretty good. I just started off with a rough sketch to start, very rough. Honestly, when I was going back to edit the video, I was like, wow, I didn't realize how rough the first sketch was. I was a little bit intimidated of the reference, so I probably was kind of nervous. That's probably why I was so rough. I just continued to clean up the sketch. It's kind of hard to sketch out with graphite because it's so like messy when you try to erase it. Like, it's just messier than colored pencils, which I usually sketch out my sketches. Well, not really usually. Sometimes I do, and I'm like, this would probably be a good time to use a colored pencil, but at the same time they don't erase as good, so that's why I like using graphite more. However, I like how the sketching was going. I mean, it was a little bit tricky getting the proportions right. I don't even remember really the last time I drew a back, like facing pose. I guess it was like the back of someone. I think the last time I drew the back of someone was like when I was like 8, honestly. Or like maybe 12. I don't remember, but it was a long time ago. It was definitely tricky for me to get the proportions right and everything. And also, I had to make her head like bigger. Like, I kept just making her whole like body bigger and more up close to the camera. Or not the camera, but like more up close and like zoomed in of the photo. Like, I don't know how to say it, but her body like too scaled in to where I had to make everything more zoomed in into this square or like rectangle-ish shape we have to draw, the space we have to draw on the paper. So it was a little bit unfortunate because I did want to show more of the background. I didn't get as much of the foreground and the background and everything as much as I wanted to. I actually had to adjust the press E to use campsite like text a little bit up because it would have been cropped out if I would have done it like the reference. So I did have to make some minor changes to some things. However, I think the sketch turned out good, and the overall piece, the layout, everything turned out pretty good, so I'm happy with it. But yeah, it was definitely challenging to make it accurate to the game. The last time I drawn a building was like, I don't remember the last time I drew a building, but it was fun drawing that. I mean, actually it wasn't really fun drawing the building part of the of the reference. I didn't really enjoy it, but I tackled it and I did it, so it was fine. But it was challenging because the proportions of everything, I feel like it was definitely different because I was doing like a foreground, a background, whatever ground. Like, it was kind of crazy. I don't know. I was kind of doing a lot. It was just crazy to me. Even though it's kind of nothing new, low-key. I've been drawing a lot of things like this already, so yeah. I guess it was pretty fun, honestly. It was pretty challenging to stay motivated during the whole process, like every little process, like the sketching. The sketching is a little bit more, it's actually less intimidating just because you don't have to get exactly perfect. Until you are cleaning up the sketch, then it's a little bit more like, okay, I actually have to get this right so I don't have to worry too much in the coloring phase. But I just kind of kept it a little bit simple with most things. I just tried to clean up the sketch as much as I could, and yeah, I think it turned out pretty good for the sketch. now it is time for the coloring. And actually, at first I messed up a little with the colors by the face because I accidentally put like red and like more deep yellow, but those were just like the lines on my screen tricking me. I'm like, oh my goodness. Also, before I forget, here is how long this piece took me in all, the calendar like part and even the drawing. Yeah, that's how long it took me, and honestly, it was really difficult to stay motivated. I don't know why. I guess because the colors weren't really turning out as vibrant and deep as I wanted when I was just using the colored pencils. So you see me here just trying my best to make it work, but I end up having the idea of using alcohol markers because I've been getting actually pretty used to alcohol markers. I've been using them a lot recently, and honestly it's been fun. So I decided this might give the depth it needs to give. Also use a bit of some acrylic paint markers as well, which help me layer on because alcohol markers don't layer like colored pencils and acrylic markers do. So alcohol markers don't layer that well. You have to use a light base and then go from dark. I mean, I feel like I like going to dark to light. I like do those kinds of layers most times, except not really with colored pencils because you can't really do that either, but mostly with the acrylic markers I do that. And so using alcohol markers are a little bit tricky for that aspect, like you can't really layer too much. And that's why I used acrylic paint markers, because they do layer on top of the alcohol markers. The colored pencils turned into more of like a base color, turned into more of like base colors for the piece. So really I was just putting the base colors down. The star of the show was definitely the alcohol markers. They really came in clutch with those deep colors. That's when I really started liking the process, when I started adding the alcohol markers, and I even kind of had a little bit of a technique with like dabbing the alcohol markers with my finger because like they were still a little bit wet. So it kind of helped me get a little bit more of a blended look, which I did like. The only thing I will say, and I'm not trying to be negative, like I like how my art looks like art, right? Like that's like art is supposed to look like art. Like you're supposed to look like you painted it. It's supposed to look like you painted it. It's not supposed to look like a photo. Unless you're doing hyperrealism, it's not really supposed to look like a photo. However, I kind of wanted it to. I kind of wanted to look like more of my reference in like a game. It kind of looked more like a drawing, like it is. So, that kind of made me not really like sad or mad or anything. It just was like kind of annoying, but also at the same time, I kind of ran with it. Not really towards the end, but like towards the middle when I realized, I was like, I don't really think I care too much about it, honestly. It is what it is. I mean, it is a piece. It is art. I don't know why I wanted it to look like a screenshot. I don't really know. I guess because that's kind of the trend. Like if you saw the references I showed, or not really references, if you saw the pieces I showed, those pieces are very game-like, especially the one that's supposed to look like Call of Duty or something. I never played that game, so I wouldn't know, but yeah, I don't know, it looks like really real, like a game screenshot. Like I was like, what? So I was kind of aiming towards that, I guess, and I kind of got disappointed when it didn't really look like that. But I'm sure if I really tried and actually got a lot of the proportions right with like everything, trying to not be a perfectionist, but I feel like it definitely would have maybe looked better if I had like a bigger canvas and stuff. But obviously, I mean, not better, but like look more like a screenshot. But that's totally okay. I'm not trying to be negative about it. I actually really am happy with how it turned out at the end and everything. And it was definitely a fun process, a learning process. Like looking back, it was stressful and I was trying just to finish it. It was just probably the most time consuming calendar drawing I've ever done in this whole like year. But it was really cool at the end. I liked how I problem solved through some of the problems I had. And I like how I used mixed mediums because I feel like that's very fun. I like drawing this. I mean, Lara Croft is like my favorite character right now. yeah, she's like kind of everywhere now in my whole room. But that's okay. No, she only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah, I kind of have a problem, I guess. Yeah, no, I actually really like the drawing, and I honestly don't know what to say about it. I liked all the little details I had to add. I tried my best to make it look like the game, because that's the whole challenge. That's the whole theme for this whole drawing, is to make it look like a screenshot from the game. And honestly, I think I did a pretty good job, in my opinion.
That's my opinion!
Those alcohol markers, man, they really came through for this piece. I really do recommend using alcohol markers and colored pencils together. It's really fun. Once I blend the colored pencils together with the colorless blender, it makes like a smooth surface for the alcohol markers. And then when you blend it out with the colorless blender for the alcohol markers, it like makes like a gritty texture, which was really good for the grass. I really liked that. And I definitely want to do more pieces like this in the future. I like how I did a full environment with a character. I think that's fun. I've been wanting to do more stuff like this. I think it pushed me out of my comfort zone and really just taught me to trust the process even more than I already teach myself to trust the process. Like I always say, trust the process, but this time it was really trust the process. Guys, did you hear about the new Tomb Raider game coming out in 2027? On February? I'm trying to play all of them. I don't know how successful I'll be at that task, but I'm really trying to play all of them. So far, I played the whole Survivor trilogy. If you haven't played all of those games, you have to. It's so good. It really is. I know it's been out for like a long time, like all 3 of the games, but some people haven't. Like me, I haven't played them until now. I just finished them. I just finished Shadow of the Tomb Raider. It was so good. And I'm so excited for the new game that's coming out. I'm hoping to get it. I think I will. I think I will have to get it, guys. If you guys want to see me play The Rise of the Tomb Raider and The Shadow of the Tomb Raider, go check out my streaming VODs channel, my YouTube channel. You could also follow my Twitch as well so you can see when I'm live. And I am going to be playing the OGs, the OG Tomb Raider games as well. So definitely go check it out because I'm excited. my goodness, guys, we completed the sketchbook page. I honestly was really doubtful in the process, but don't ever give up. Don't ever give up, because I actually really like this piece. And also, I want to say that, what was I going to say? I don't know what else I was going to say, but really love the sketchbook page. Really awesome, really cool. Love the calendar. Like how I get to see this every day for June. Every day for the day of June. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys did. Have a good June. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.